You're ready. Welcome everybody. Sunday live. Right. First mission of the day. Get some cornfields harvested. Uh, we do have a harvester off there over there in the distance. I'm not sure if you can see it, but what we need to do is shoot down to where all our tractors are parked and get ourselves a tractor and a trailer to cut the corn. First mission of the day is to get the corn in. Got all the bales off the top sheep field during the week. Managed to sell, I think we put 2 trailer loads in the shed and we sold a trailer load. So got a little bit of money. I wouldn't say we got heaps, but we got enough. We certainly have a few fields of corn to get in. We're going to start with the furthest ones away and work closer. We'll take the smaller Massey with the front loader on it. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, it seems to be every time you hop in a vehicle, it locks in cab and you can't move. I don't know why. Oh, wrong button. Maybe it's something to do with the setting. Just wondering, make it easy to get in and out of some of these fields. We might just put the front loader on the ground over here. We're not going to need it. Not going to need it for a while anyway. Still got a few fields. We still got a heap of work to do on these fields, ploughing and all that. The first couple that we did are starting to grow now, which is primo. Not only do we need to do some more silage, we can also do some hay, because we've got an oat field and a couple of wheat fields and barley fields I think coming up soon. So we're going to get straw, so we will be able to get cow food underway shortly. So as long as we get some hay and our silage has fermented, we will be looking at doing some cattle. With only 20 grand in the bank and having to hire the harvester is going to take a bit of a hit. So I think we have to wait till January, I think, to sell the corn as well. So it's going to be a while before we start turning some profit. I suppose if we get desperate, we can always start selling some of our silage, because it's not like we're going to be short. I think the harvester we've hired is probably a little bit big for this map as well, but we'll try and make it work. Alrighty, pull in here and get it unloaded. It says it's unload, but it's not turned on. Jump over the header. That one. Alright, we are unloading and we'll set it off on a worker. We'll get it to, I'll do the headland around the outside of the field so it doesn't get jammed up, and then we'll set it on a worker. Because we're going to have lots to do. Right, this button. Work time. We had it on 2 headlands. Work the headlands on, start on the headland. Yep, that's the one. Set it off and go. You can do it, Mr. Worker. I don't know what you're trying to do, but we need to get something out of the way here. You carry on, we'll come back and see you either when you're full or when you're finished. We'll bounce back over to this tractor. And we'll pick a couple of fields down here that we need to get mowing on. It's all about trying to get as much work done as possible. Yeah, got caught. I know. The mower doesn't quite fit in the chute very well. Alrighty, so where are we gonna head? That field over there has been done. What we'll do is rock through here. And do a couple of these smaller fields at the back. If I can figure out how to get onto them. We need to go back this way. Wipe out all the posts as we go. If we go through this field, open that gate. If we open that gate, I don't know why it does that in-cab thing. I need to figure that out. It locks the camera as well, which is a pain. Wipe out all the strainer posts while we're at it. Alright, let's get our mower. Looks like it's going to try and mow some of the outside, which is alright. We'll let it do it. Pick up some extra grass. All the extra we need will be good. Try and get as much grass as we can. I think this time we've done some grass bales, we've done silage bales, we might do some hay. If we get some hay, we can always get cows anyway because we can feed them 50-50, so don't need straw straight away. Straw's only to pad out the bedding if we need it, or pad out the food as well. What we can do is also just feed them 50-50. 50% silage, 50% hay. Pretty sure that gives us DMO as well. We'll have to mow around the troughs on these fields. Interesting to see how much corn we end up with too. We've got quite a few paddocks of corn too. So, offset. Don't be trying to put us on the wrong side. some of these fields down here aren't as big as the one we did last week. So we might be able to get a few more done in a day. As well as bumping backwards and forwards to check on the harvester. Right, so we'll just start off with getting these two fields mowed, seeded, then we'll have to, there's always a lot of work to do hay. You've got to put in the work to get the results. And then also what we need to do is start plowing these fields as well. They all need lots of work, ploughing, liming, and fertilising. I'm pretty sure with them only being grass, we get one stage of fertiliser when we plough. Can't remember after we cut it. I know we would if we didn't cut it. Can't remember what happens when it's been cut. Right. Try and get this top nice. Probably should have gone the other way around the top and then we do a pass like this. Now we should be right. Nothing is ever easy, but we don't expect it to be. Should be able to just around like that. Beautiful. Barely even touched it. Not a lot of turning around space at the end of this field. Probably should have done 3 headlands. It'll be fine. We'll make it work. Alright, should just bounce back over and see how this guy's getting on. Why has he entered the field like that? Now we're going to have to drive into the crop to get it. What's he up to? It's random. Lucky we haven't got crop destruction on. I don't know if we're going to get all that in that tray. That's a lot of corn. Here's empty. I'll just leave that for now. We'll finish off getting this one mowed. It just means next time we bump over, we'll have to only be able to get part of the load and then empty it and go back for the rest. Hopefully by then he should be getting ready to finish that field. We can move him on down the race to the next one. I figured we were going to miss that a little bit. What would be nice is if we could afford another tractor and then we could hire another worker just to run around and do sort of jobs like heading, get our grass all flipped so we could roll it up. Tidy up that last little bit. What we need to do is lift that mower, try and sneak it through the gate. Front one as well so we don't mow in between. Try not to wipe everything out too much. Yeah, why not? We'll go this way around the field this time. Try something a little bit different. Drop the mower. Drop the mower. Field here looks like it might be slightly bigger. Let's get that out there. Alright, just about finished our second lap around the field. Apparently, we have just about mowed 30 hectares, so it's not too bad. Presuming that's all the fields that we've mowed all together so far. Now what we need to do, I wonder if I should change that to 3 headlands, give me more room. Yeah. Just over here again. Do another lap round. Hopefully that gives us a bit more turning space. Rock on through. Actually need to bump over and see how harvest is coming. Wrong way, that way. Alrighty. I don't know what's happening there. And that thing is doing the chicken dance. Woohoo! Try and select that, catch it. It got messed up on the trough. That's what it is. There's a secret hidden trough in there. I wonder if I can get all that corn out there. Wonder if there's actually a way to delete that trough. Because now it's going to have corn growing through it. Alright. Lucky we actually came over and checked on it. Didn't just leave it do that for hours. Would have been a real mess. Dodge, buddy, what's happening? Enjoy your lurk. How's your Sunday going? I hope you spoiled Granny for Mother's Day. Right, it should be alright. I'll hire that back as a worker now. Oh, you're all sick, so just chilling? That sucks, buddy. Boy, work. Excuse me. You can go. And go. Guess I'll just have to finish it myself. These workers are so temperamental. I don't know why I thought hiring this harvester would be such a good idea. I actually didn't realise how quick it was. I'll tell you what, too big for the farm. Hey, Kiwi Gaming, how's it going, buddy? We just found out there's a secret hidden trough in this field that our worker got caught on. But figured we need to get this corn in, otherwise it's going to drop on us. And there's too much to chaff it all, so we're going to try and use some of it to make money. Yeah. It just popped out of nowhere, so that's alright. Hopefully when I come through and plough it, we might be able to plough close enough that it gets rid of that corn, or there'll just be corn growing out of that trough forever. Well, hopefully we can get the end of this road. We'll get it unloaded as much as we can. Put that out. And we'll get locked in the cab again. Is anyone else having that problem with this game at the moment? You enter a vehicle, and this is the first camera view you get, and you're locked. You can't do anything. I don't know whether it's a mod conflict or what the hell it is, but it does it on just about every game save I've got, and they've all got different mods. Yeah, well, I actually wasn't using Courseplay to start with. I was just using the normal in-game worker, but yeah, if I paint around it, it should detect that something's in the field. I didn't even think about that, actually. Fair cool. Right. Trailer is full. Now we need to try and get this giant fucking harvester down the field. Oh, yeah. Pikeman. Now, by memory, it is too wide to get through the gate. Right. We have to use some wizardry. Lucky I ate some wheat bix for breakfast. Oh. Go higher. If I get closer, we'll be able to do it. I'll just do it this way. Yeah, I just don't know what mod it'd be though, so I guess I have to go through and figure it out. I know that's not ideal, but it is what it is. Kinda at least one that was too big. Because why not? I might do then. Just chuck the header over here. Camera cab one? Yeah, I'll have to have a look. This is what happens when you hire the biggest harvester. Well, it's not even the biggest one. That's the funny part. It's all going wrong today. Yeah, you get caught up here as well. Oh god. Maybe I should have gone for one of the older ones in the mod folder that I've got. Yeah, it certainly would be. The fields on Ashwick are actually really deceiving. They are actually quite bigger than it looks on the PDA. So I found out. Right, if we just put you in the field. Problem solved. Now we just go and get the header. Yeah, if I press, we'll just tab through everything till we get there. It's not ideal today, but it's problem solving at its finest. Actually really enjoying playing on the Ashwick map at the moment. This afternoon I'll record another episode for that later on this week. Get that one out. We put that down there somewhere. Should be able to pick it up. Oh, nice. I'll remember that. I haven't brought. Oh, if you've seen the first episode, you'll see that we haven't got a lot of land. We've got enough to get us started. And yeah, we'll grow into something big. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. We just do that. We'll run 2 headlands again. Come back and tidy up that shortly. So I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I'm not doing too much. Hope it's been nice and relaxing. What I'm probably going to have to do is actually go and empty that trailer shortly because the combine is over 60% full. No worries, buddy. Absolutely love the maps. No doubt once we get a fair bit on, we'll move from one of these maps onto the Tararua Pastures one. Just want to give them a good crack. Absolutely love it. Love the New Zealand styling. It's awesome. Oh, that's something I hadn't noticed before. That is cool. Nice underpass there. Stop your cows crossing the road. Oh, cool. The more I play these maps, actually, the more I find. So, jump the fence. Oh, Jesus, try not to get eaten up by the convoy. And thank you very much for the support, buddy. Means a lot. Doing a 4x map now, that would be cool. Even though I tell you, the way you've designed some of these maps, they actually feel like they could be 4x maps, and you just wouldn't even know. You know, some people do 2x maps and they feel quite crowded. Certainly not the feeling you get with these ones. Right, I'll turn that off. Gotta go and dump this. We'll try and save as much of this crop as we can until January, when we're going to get the best price for it. Even though I could desperately do with the money now. We'll see how we get on. Started the day with 20 grand and we're down to 12 through leasing costs. Right, so there's another field of corn we've got, and I'm pretty sure we've got a couple more over the back further as well. So I think I've looked on the PDA, we're about 4 or 5 fields of corn. This is the silo we put in over here, where we'll be storing our crops. The silo here. What does it hold? Holds 2 million litres, so we should be pretty good, considering we don't have a lot of crop fields at the moment. Although that will change over time. That field there, I'm pretty sure was oats, so that'll be a little way away. And then we've got, probably, when I say a little way away, it's probably next month, but we've also got 2 wheat and I think 2 barley fields as well. We've got a field of potatoes that's ready to go, but that's not super high on the priorities right at the moment. If I had enough money, I'd put a corn dryer in and we'd do dried corn. It'd pay us a little bit more money, but we just got to deal the hand that we've been dealt at the moment with very little funds. can't even do contracts to make some money because we own the whole map. Because I'm greedy like that. I wanted the whole lot. Alright, I was going to say, oh shit. I need to stop running into the fences. Otherwise, I'll have to employ a fencer and he'll have heaps of work to do. Boost around the outside of the field. So yeah, I think the plan is to keep all the corn because we've got enough grass fields at the moment that we can do for silage. So we're not going to be short on that. I can sneak. Did I leave enough room? I may have. Alright, we'll finish off this lap round the outside and then we'll set our worker off again. Let's see if we can find any more hidden troughs in the field. And we'll get back to mowing our other grass field. Try and get it as close to that fence as I can. Grab all the fraction. Just got it hooked on the gate. Alright, we'll get this a little bit here. Oh, need to turn it back on, that helps. Might paint a little bit along the side of that fence to try and narrow that up a little bit. If I remember. Thought I set this up for 2 headlands, obviously I didn't. That's alright. Because then if I set it on the worker, we'll make it easy for him and give him another headland. Yeah, that one. Yep, all good. Set him off. We'll leave him to it. Oh, wrong one. Right. Back to our mowing. Keep rocking and rolling with this. Try and get as much work done as we can. 3 headlands seems to be enough. Should be able to make that work as we mow. Keep that little bit here as we come back. No, it doesn't want to work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This one here first. Might have to actually change that mower out for one that folds up a little bit more. Just for when we're going in and out of the field so we don't keep wiping out strainer posts. Although I do like that little mower, it is cool. At least we'll be able to use our other baler and not have to worry about it having its issues. Wondering if I actually need to put down another bale storage area. That way we can just have one for silage and one for hay. Don't know where to put it yet because I still want it to be fairly close to the farm. AI is blocked by an object. What's the bet? I was going to say you found another trough, but the tractor's in the way. Dude, I'm not paying you to do something I've already done. Let me chase him around the paddock. If we go out here, we'll be safe. Does he know where he's off to or not? He'll be chasing me around the paddock. If we go out here, we'll be safe. Don't mind me. I'm just going to do a U-turn in this field. What's that one? Ah, it's only grass. Won't matter too much. Dude, I'm not paying you to do something I've already done. You're lucky. It's gonna fire your ass. what we'll do is we'll catch them on the next pass, and try and get them emptied. And of course we're going to be in the way. Why wouldn't we be? Oh, that's one way to do it. We had to get too close to stop them. Maybe I should have ordered a longer pipe. Back you up. Get out of his way. Looking at our money situation. Hopefully we're not going to go broke today. I don't need to check on the sheep just yet because they still got plenty of food, and I topped up their water after the last stream, so they should be alright for a month or so. And sort of set and forget them up on the hill a little bit. The only thing we'll need to do is go up there and check on how much wool they've got. Try and get all the grass we can out of the fields without getting too ridiculous, of course. Like I say, we'll just get this one mowed and then we'll rock through with the teeter, get it all turned over, ready for hay. It's going to take us a few episodes to get through and get all our fields turned over anyway, get them all ploughed up, re-sowed. Most of the ones down here will, on the flat area through here, will still be all grass. And then once we start getting up into the hills, we might crop a lot of those fields. Try and keep our workload down a little bit. And once you put crops in them, you can sort of just about forget about it till it's ready to harvest. Just as long as they're not all ready at the same time, we should be alright. Alright, what have we got here? Last couple of passes on this field. Yeah, we should be good to go. We should be able to get that fast a little bit going backwards with our mower. What I do like about this little mower is you can do it backwards. Just like that. Right, we'll shoot back to the shed and get the tether put on there. If I can get out the field. We got that one selected. I was going to say I didn't want to uncouple that and the back one drop. Come on. I know you fit in this yet. Here it is. I haven't used it yet. A brand new tether. Alright, we'll just quickly. Just found another one. Go around that for him. I have no idea. Scoob, I don't know who this crazy Kiwi is. Just some random fella. What's happening, buddy? Alright, we'll walk around here. And hopefully should be able to buy the worker now. And he should be alright. So if he's not going to get lost. Yep, that's the one. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe, follow, block, delete, all that sort of stuff. Oh, not too bad, buddy. Clicking along. You know how it is. Steady as she goes. Right. He's not even full, so we'll go get some tearing done. Well, it was going to happen sooner or later, wasn't it? Was trying to hit the apex of the corner and got too close. We need to set some GPS. We probably don't need to, but we will. Right. We'll speed it up. Probably not that fast, but we'll just pick up the speed a little bit. Just try and get some of the work done a little bit quicker. We won't do it super unrealistic, just a little bit quicker to get it done. It's all about trying to do it efficiently, making the best use of our time. I'll figure out where I'm going so I'm not getting lost. Don't want to pick up the line. We'll need to look at start getting some fuel soon. Tractor's getting a little bit low. We all know tractors don't run on hopes and dreams. Not even virtual ones. Of course, we jumped back on the wrong line. We'll get it done eventually. Probably not the fastest way around the paddock, but we will get it done. And if we bump over here this way, we'll get that one. And then we're back on track. How are we going over here? Does he need to be emptied yet? No, but he's got himself caught by driving through the field. Dude, what are you up to? Shocking. Mind you, he's just about finished, so we could just about move him to another field soon. Another paddock. Whatever you want to call it. Drive down here. I'm going to get it though, without having to drive in front. No. Just. It's empty. Sure. I thought he had more in there than that. Well, we're just about out of money for the day. Might just about have to finish the harvesting myself. Not that I wanted to, I really needed to get some grass work done as well. We've only got $4,000 in the bank and we got a loan payment at the end of the month of close to $4,000. I have a feeling we might be talking to the bank manager again. I do have a mod that gives us some money back when we return our leased equipment anyway, but I don't think it's going to be a lot. Especially considering a couple of those cornfields are quite big. Fold it back up, get it through the gate. Unfold it. Rinse and repeat. We lower that speed down. About there, and we just hit our cruise control, we should be alright. That way we'll stick at a nice speed, but it won't be a unrealistic speed. Don't need to be going that slow when we're kidding. A little bit quicker will be fine. Oh, need to be paying attention. My tractor not to the chat bar. other helper should just about be finished soon. We'll go and sort him out on a new field. See how much corn we get left with after our harvest. We do have a couple of decent sized paddocks. We fold the heat up. I know we're going to struggle to get it down the race, so I'll just use my wheat bix arm again. No, it's not super realistic, but when it happens all live, it's out of everyone's control. Another house, that could be another worker's house. Dairy farm number 2. I think we're going to fit through there like that. What's going to be our best way? If we try and go up this way, I think that field out the back there that I can see is corn. If our race doesn't narrow up too much on us. Just need to sneak through. It's tight. Wiggle our way through. Stretch it out. Rock on through here to these 2 cornfields. Yeah, one over there as well. What we'll do is, because the gateway is narrow, everybody close your eyes, pretend we drove through the gate. Wrong button, wrong one. Unfold the heater. Close the gate so we don't get caught up on that. Right, we'll rock on and do a lap around the outside. I'm picking if we get old mate to do it, no doubt he gets stuck. We'll set it at cruise control. Wonder if we need to slow down time to try and save our bank account a little bit. Right, we're probably going to have to go and see the bank manager to get some cows anyway. The first year's always the hardest, trying to build up our farm. Get the animals in that we wanted or needed. All the consumables that our fields are taking, the lime, the fertiliser, the seed, all that good stuff, because it's been left in a poor condition for us. Stop. Get it over here far enough. Alright, we'll go and empty this. We're going to have to empty this first, otherwise we're not going to get that full bin out of the harvester. Two fields of corn so far, and pretty much 2 trailer loads into this silo. Just under 40,000 litres in. Might end up with a fair bit actually. January can't come soon enough as we need to sell it. It's out there. Excuse me while I go for a look. I just need to make sure that I haven't missed another cornfield down here. Or is this one being harvested? Yeah, that's what it is. That one has been harvested. I was thinking, holy shit, they tell me I've actually missed something. Oh, I did it without looking. Best backwards driver at the farm sim. Maybe. Today, anyway. Even though this map is only a 2XL, it gives off a 4XL feel. Just with how far you've got to drive everywhere. I don't know if I'll be able to get another bale storage in there. I have to have a look. tipped off. What are we going to end up with? We've got 18.5 in there at the moment. Another 17,000 on top. It's 35,000. Yeah. We're going to end up with a semi-decent amount of corn. I wonder if we can get there going this way. See if we can get lost. We need to go this way. I'm just making it up by memory. No, maybe not. That goes back up and around the top. Told you we'd get lost. So the two farms aren't really connected. Maybe that's what we could do actually, is sell off half the farm. Sell off everything on that side of the river. Claim some money back. And then we won't have so much land to work. And then once we get into a better financial position, we can buy it all back. Just make sure I get my corn out of the field first. What we might actually do is sell. We'll see. We'll have a look at the PDA in a minute. We'll figure out what we're going to sell off and what we'll keep. We'll do it now. Right. So what we can do is sell these fields here. This will probably make us rich, but we'll get rid of some of that money anyway. Sell that one, get rid of that whole block. Just doing this just to make everything a bit more manageable. We will buy it all back in the future. Everything that doesn't have a number on it, we can't really sell because I think that's all from there. So what we might do is sell that one, that one, that one, that one, We'll sell those 2 fields once I've got the corn out of it, and then we'll just keep that, and then everything up there and down the back. So, oh, we've still got a cornfield there as well, and one down the back there. So some of that land through there we don't own anymore. Now what we'll do is we'll take out $1 million. We're not having 1.3. We will remove $1 million. $300,000 should be enough to get us some cows going at least. And then we'll be able to grow the farm in future. Never know, that might open up some contracts. So pretty much everything over here we don't own anymore. We don't own around this cow shed, so this is like a whole extra farm. You could just about run it as a multiplayer and have 2 farms. But since the corn was here before we, when we took it over, we'll keep it. Shame I don't have the fishing DLC. I probably could have thrown a line in the river and caught a trout. Or in the pond. No, in this part of New Zealand, they'd probably catch an eel instead. Or squeeze down the side. Back that up here for a second. About there. We squeeze through the gap. We didn't eat too many pies this morning, so we should be right. Right. Finish off the headland and set the worker off. Then we'll go back to heading. Now we don't have to worry too much about our money situation. Right. Put him on a worker, 1 headland. Don't need to do the headlands now because we've done it. So send them off. Right. Back to where we were. Grass work. Wasn't supposed to go that way. Always picks up the wrong line sometimes. Actually, with some of that money, we should have just bought another tractor. We'd probably just about do with another one, hire another worker. I wonder what sort of tractor we should buy. Or do we just stick with the two for now? Because it's not like we'll be harvesting every episode. I'll have to go through all the fields and try and paint around the troughs that are in there. So that way if we do hire a worker, they will go round them. You have a full grain tank already. Alright, we'll just finish this row and then we'll shoot back. Bounce back over there to empty them. Right, we'll bounce over quickly. When I keep bouncing the right way. And he's going to be on the wrong side, as per usual. Might be alright, might make it to the end. We might be able to catch him on the way back. Remembering his pipe's quite short, so we can't empty on the go because it upsets him. No, we're not going to get that. Not going to be that lucky. Just nosing the cornfield in. Always go the wrong way, that one. Slowly getting some of our work done that we need to. Might have to extend it to 2 days per month, just so we can try and keep on top of everything. I know for my Ashwick series I'm going to have to. To be fair, I don't even think seasons are on it. They're on that one at the moment, but I'll turn them on and I'll put it to 2 days per month. Just because the fields were a little bit bigger than I originally thought and not quite getting through the work I wanted to. So I had a bit of a busy day yesterday and I didn't get round to recording the video for the Abandoned Quarry series, so that won't be out this week, but I'll definitely try and get Ashwick out. And then maybe if I can, I'll sneak another episode in of one of the two, but we'll just see how my week goes. So at this stage, no video on Wednesday, just the one on Thursday for Ashwick. On Ashwick, it's February time in New Zealand, so the weather is unpredictable. Couple more passes after this and then we can start rowing it all up. Hopefully we can row it and bale it. Well, we'll try and at least get one field done. And just try and keep the live streams on a Sunday probably to around 2.5 hours. That way I still gives me a little bit of time in the afternoon to record videos if I have to, which I have to this week because I haven't got any done yet. That way it gives me enough time at the beginning of the week to edit them as well. Trying to get everything done on the weekends and trying to cram as much in as I can. Gets a little bit much sometimes, but we will get there. I haven't put any limits on myself on how long these series will last for either. They'll just go until they feel like they should come to an end, but it won't be this any stage soon because, like I say, I really want to run animals here. We've got sheep. Definitely want to be getting on the cows. Where's our windrow? That side. We're trying to do it with limited amount of gear. As you can see, we don't actually have a whole heap. Got a seeder and a baler, our trailer that's carting, a spreader, a plough and a kidder. So we really don't have a lot of equipment. That's why I thought maybe if I need to, I might have to buy another tractor. When we get stuck, we can run a couple of workers where we can. We'll just see how everything progresses. good things take time. And the good thing about this is we won't be short of content. Right. What we want to do is we want to run 2 headlands. Actually, what I should do is put this on a worker. Work the headlands. Headlands start with up and down. Put him on a worker, and then while we're bouncing backwards and forwards, another trough hidden there in the corner. Oh, come on, Mr. Harvester, you can do it. I know it's quite steep there. Well, I missed that little bit there, obviously. Didn't like it. Certainly quite steep there, isn't it? Look at that. They got there eventually. Right, we'll come run a couple of backwards and forwards. We'll just make a mirror out of it ourselves. Go down and get a couple of these stragglers from down the bottom. Certainly doesn't like it when it's got lots of weight in it. It's quite a steep field, I suppose. Leaving some pretty good indents in the ground too. I don't know where I'm going now, I'm just making it up. What we will do is swing around and empty into the trailer. So that goes really good downhill. The trailer's already had 2 empties in it too, so it won't even take all of that Well, it might do. I don't know, it's hard to say. No, I'm picking not. Typical. Now I've gone and messed the field up. The worker won't want to know about it. So we'll just quickly finish it off. Tell you what, this harvest has really got really filthy in these few fields that it's done. It is a true workhorse. Right, last little bit in this field. Then we can sell it. Right, we'll do a hop, skip and a jump over the fence. Now that certainly won't happen all the time. I'll make sure next time we need a harvester, I'll pick something more suited to the fields that we've got. Hopefully we can get down towards the gate. To be fair, I don't even know where the gate is in this field. It'll be over in that corner where we didn't get to. Just go for a walk and make sure. This tractor. We'll go out of the field. We'll close it up. Sell it off. Should have downloaded the auction mod and we could have auctioned all these fields off. We'll just do a quick save. Let's sell that field for $60,000. while this is dumping, we'll check on our other worker that we've got going. See if he can go and do another field. Past the dealership with the New Holland sitting outside. Shame I couldn't just walk in there and buy one of those, to be fair. We'll stick to running our Massey Fergusons on this farm, I think. Which is a bit weird, because considering if you watch the Ashwick series, I'm pretty sure I'm running all Masseys on there as well. And to be fair, they're probably the same Masseys I've got here. Might just have to buy New Holland for this farm and change it up a little bit. Run something a little bit different. What's he on now? Get ready to do the headlands. Nice. Looks like he's done pretty much all the up and downs. That's the one. Go back and unload our harvester and get that field sorted out. I say we've still got this field here, and I think 2 more right down the back of the farm. Alright, about 25 minutes left for today. Hopefully in that time we can get it baled. Swing it in over the cattle stock, past the cow shed. This one's a little bit tight to get into. We made it work. Oh, didn't even see, forgot about the header. This field's that small, we can just about run through it ourselves. We'll see. Might just go back and check on our other workers shortly. send this guy off, let him do his thing. I'll come back and tidy that up. Can't imagine there'd be too many up and down roads for this guy being this big. He's already over half full already. Hopefully this tractor will be out of the way if we stick it over here. No, it probably won't be, will it? No, my luck. He'll say, nah, been blocked. We put it up here, I know it'll be right. Right, he's on his last lap around here. So that's good. He's getting it sorted. We need to go to the shop. Medium tractors. What can we buy? It's going to be sufficient enough for us. We buy a New Holland. We'll give them some horsepower. We'll give them 300 horsepower. What does that take it to? 270. That'll leave us about 130 grand. BKTs. We put some wide tires on it. Put some chonky boys on there. That looks pretty good actually. Blue Power Edition. What did that change? That changed colour. Yeah. I don't need a panorama window. And we don't need a front loader because we've got one on the other Massey. So we brought us a tractor. So now we can get some serious work done. How do you get on going around the... Yeah. This guy's got full tank apparently. What we'll do is empty this. We'll tab over to our New Holland. We'll get it on a baler. Put it to work straight away. Then what we'll do with our harvester is we'll take it right down the back of the farm and harvest that field down there. We're not going to get all the harvesting done today, so that'll have to wait till next week. Alrighty, that little beast. A T7, 300 horsepower. Should be enough to be on our baler. It'll go quite well too because our baler's blue. Need to look at getting a fuel delivery soon too. I think all our gear must be getting pretty low. After installing the fuel consumption mod, it certainly doesn't take long to chew through the fuel. Hey, buddy. Oh, you turned up just in time to see us ride off our new tractor. Thin Blue Line, how's it going, buddy? Welcome along. Hey, Kiwi Sim, how's it going, buddy? Everyone's jumping in. How we all doing? Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I'm doing well, thanks, buddy. Alright. Let's go and pick up some hay. We have decided to downsize our farm a little bit. We've sold a fair bit of land. Our harvest is in one more field that we gonna sell after that. Alright. I don't want to start on the headlands because I don't want to be running into bales. No worries, buddy. You enjoy the rest of your day at work, and thank you for popping in and leaving a like. Much appreciated. Right. Rock through and pick up what we can. Might have to skip a couple of rows as we go. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday here in New Zealand. Right, that's right. You have the round bale mod on that stops the tractor. We're only doing 4,500 litre bales because when we mix our food, I don't want the bales to be huge that we're going to struggle to get a proper feed mix going in a mixer. So it's probably more to pick up at the end, but it's convenient for our food mixer. We do have the bale turner on now, so it'll be easier to load them. And Mr. Worker over there is stuck on the trough. I figured he'd probably get stuck here. Stop working. If I back up. We're going to get around there like that. Back that up. Do a 200-point turn just to try and tidy it up. Set that back on there like that. You're going to be a dick about it, aren't you? Okay, how hard was it to just carry on your road from here? No. Look here, dickhead. Now you can go wherever you want. I'm sick of dealing with you. You get stuck again, that's your problem. Right. Another mystery drop. We've certainly found them all today. That's alright, because as we go through, we'll paint around them so they don't carry on getting stuck. Since we're so close to the end, we might as well just finish this off ourselves. Then we'll carry on getting our bales baled. See what we can get into this trailer over here. Certainly a day of crashing today, isn't it? It's just one of those days. Right, we'll fill that up with what we can. Get the last little bit of this field done and get back to our baling. I was going to do a lot of this corn for silage, but I decided we had enough grass to cover the silage. We didn't need it. So we'll do it for corn this time round, and then next time we'll do some for silage. Just collect those last little bits there. Fold that up. That'll do for the harvesting side of it today. We'll get the baling finished. So that way we can pick them up off screen, and then we can get these fields ready to be ploughed and re-sown in the next live stream. Because I'm going to run out of time to get them all done today. To be fair, I'm probably going to run out of time to get everything baled. Nice blue baler to go with our nice new blue tractor. hopefully it's not going to dump a bale out right in the way of that swath. Shouldn't do. No, we managed to drag it along a little bit. Still got a lot of fields up there that we need to do something with too, but I don't know whether we decide just to plough some of those ones in and replant them with something, some sort of crop. We sold a lot of our land for $1.3 million, but I removed the $1 million of that because I thought 1.3 was a little bit too much. So we had $400,000 and then I bought this tractor. So we had to downsize to progress. But that's all right. As we make money as we go along, we will buy that land back. And as we get bigger, I don't know what old mate is up to over there, but he must have got stuck on the fence. Who knows? Alright, a couple more up and downs and then we can smash out those headlands. How many bales have we got off this field so far? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. It's not too bad actually. Get these two little roads over here. Before we'll finish, we'll also get a total of how much corn we've got from today's harvest. So 4,500 litre bales, we've got 10 or so of them now, so we've got over 45,000 litres of hay out of this field. So that's pretty good yield. Pretty happy with that. Alright, we'll do 2 laps of the field, and then on say by then, old mate over there and that one should be finished. that's right, I missed that one over there before, didn't I? It's alright, we'll get it. Right, I'll have to shimmy around this way. Let that drop before we take off, and I want to drag it in the way of the end of that swath. That wouldn't have been much fun. Right. Once we finish this row, we'll hook onto that one up there. Righty, just about getting near the end of this one, and he's just about finished over there. Once he gets to the end, he will be done. Nice. All our workers have completed their task for today. We're not far away. We'll get this one done, and we'll have to call it quits there. I need to go and get some other things done for the day. We'll just finish off this field here, and we'll see how much corn we've got in the silo, and I know we've got 18,500 litres in the trailer. So we'll do an add up of that shortly. Should have reset the bale counter so we could actually see how many bales we did today, but what we can do is check that up in the statistics page anyway. A couple of little clumps aren't going to matter too much. We'll just plough them in next time anyway, because all these fields need ploughing and liming. There's a few down here that we might pick up. just like that, that field is baled. We'll quickly have a look, see what we did. See how many bales we made. Where is that page now? No, not there. That one. Statistics. Bales stored. No, what? How many bales did we do today? Stored pallets, none. Collectibles. Oh, bales produced right there. 22 bales. So far, we've done a total of 128. Not bad. That's what we're going to do. We're going to check out our corn. So we've got 54,235 litres. So if we just work this out quickly, 54,235, and we add the 18.5 on top of that, it gives us just under 80,000, 72,735 litres of corn, and we've still got some more to harvest. So it's going to be pretty good. We are going to get a fairly good amount of money off that. At the moment, if we sold it, we'd get about 48. But if we sell it in January, we'll get double that because the price will be better. Yeah. But on that note, thank you everybody for being here today. Sarge, Kiwi Gaming 25, Steve, Thin Blue Line, and Kiwi Sim Farmer. It's all good to see everyone here in the chat. If you haven't, please leave it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Turn the notifications on. You'll know when we go live. Like I say, hopefully Thursday will be another episode of Ashwick. And then we'll see you back here on a FernHill farm next Sunday for another live. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and enjoy the week.